Welcome to I Mean, I'm just saying, we're keeping it real. Entertainment, politics, yeah, we got the deal. Hot topics, life advice, we go deep and raw. Candid conversations, no filters, no flaw. Indie films, current events, always fresh and bold. Words of encouragement, here's the story we told. So sit back, relax, we're real, we're true. This is I Mean, I'm just saying, we're bringing it to you, huh? Tune in, get ready, we're always on top. I mean, I'm just saying, let's go.
The views and opinions expressed on I Mean, I'm just saying, by the host or host do not necessarily state or reflect those of the channel. Furthermore, the views and the opinions on topics and segments by the host or host are those of their own.
Hey y'all, hey, and welcome to another episode of I Mean, I'm just saying. I'm your girl, Latoya B, and we are powered by I Am Corte Entertainment. You know, I just seen if they was awake. That's all. Who am I? I'm your girl, Latoya B.
And Mia F, baby.
Okay, so family, hey y'all, hey, and welcome to another episode of I Mean, I'm just saying. We are powered by I Am Corte Entertainment. I'm your girl, Latoya B.
Mia F, baby.
And it's me, I Am Corte.
All right, y'all. So as y'all can see, we are back. Now, we're going to jump into some great conversations. We're going to entertain you, and we're going to hit on several topics. But before we do, let's just check in with everybody and see how everybody's been feeling. So y'all good? Y'all straight? How y'all doing?
I'm good. What about you, Cortez? You can start off.
I'm doing great. I'm doing better. I got some great news today, which I will share with y'all in the group. I was kind of, dozing in and out today. So that's why I was behind sending y'all the information. But listen, I got some great news today when I got off work, and I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy.
Good.
What about you, Toya?
What about you, Mia? How you?
I'm good. I'm good. It's back to school. Last week, my beautiful son Tyson was on, and he went back to school. He went back to school Monday. I know we have a picture of him on his first day fit.
Yes,
that's not the back to school picture, but yeah, that's him. That's Tyson.
Why did it point down one?
I don't know. That's the way you put it. Producer.
Usually if you hit that button, that's the button.
That's Tyson. And he went back to school Monday. This is his first year in high school. There he is. First year in high school, like feeling himself, you know what I'm saying? So kudos to him. Say a prayer for him as he enters this high school. And today was Michael. He took a little summer break, and so today he started back to school in college. So nice. Shout out to my future aero mechanic. So he's gonna work on airplanes. So he started back to school today. So just keep my children uplifted in prayers. I have one more week because y'all know I'm in school too. So, but I have one more week in improv level 3, and then I'll have my showcase, and then I'll go to improv level 4. So we all working and going to school and trying to figure it out.
That's what's up. That is what's up.
What you do?
So Mia, shout out to my nephew Tyson for being on the show last week. And I was told about some little rumor that you thought that I wasn't on the show because you thought you was going to whoop me or something in the competition. But, listen, no, never.
If you can just say that.
Wait, but look how she responded. Ask that question one more time. Respond again, Mia. You said what again, Toy? What was your question?
So I was just told that there was like something said about Mia was going to think that she was going to whoop me in some, the competition that we were going to have or something. I mean, is that true?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let her have it.
It's fine.
But one thing that we always tell people, confidence is key. You feel me? So it's okay. It's okay to be confident. But yeah, so but yeah, I was so happy to see him jump on and all of that good stuff. And I hate that we couldn't make it. But I will say that over the last couple of days, my grandbaby, I have two, but my oldest grandbaby, it was his birthday. He just turned 5. Shout out to my grandbaby. I call him Romo, but his middle name is Ramon, but I call him Romo.
He's so handsome.
Yes, he's getting ready to start school too. So we're so excited and happy for him. And so yeah, we were at the water park, y'all. That sun was sunning. So but it was a good time for sure. Huh?
Swim?
No, I didn't swim. I put my feet in the water, but I didn't really swim for real. Yeah. And
now y'all know y'all two light-skinned people don't need to be in nobody's sun, especially this type of sun. But go ahead.
Yes, and so so real quick, I'm gonna change the mood, but then I'm gonna bring it back up. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go there, but then I'm gonna come right back out. Okay.
All right.
So this next picture, put this picture up real quick, Corte. So a lot of y'all probably have seen this photo plenty of times. It's where, Jesus is carrying you, where his footprints are in the sand. And it was like basically where his strength was made perfect in your weakness. And the reason why I wanted to show that picture tonight, because I know that several of y'all have seen where I was asking for prayers and stuff like that. And this picture right here just reminded me of how I've been feeling this last week, right? Like I've been weak and needing, some prayers and all of this stuff. You can take it down now. But, and so, yeah, that's how I was feeling about, I needed God's strength to be perfect in my weakness. Because, my mom was sick and then she was better, and then she got back sick, and then my papa ended up getting sick. Then I lost a friend from back home, and it's just been heavy. But then more recently, my cousin, for those of y'all who probably don't know, if you're not connected to all of my family pages, my cousin had a traumatic situation, and she's not out of the woodworks yet. And I almost didn't get on the show again tonight because, my heart is heavy with that, but I just wanted to try to push through, get some smiles and grins in. You know what I'm saying? You know how we talked about the other week about pushing through, even when you're not feeling your best. And that's exactly what I'm doing yet again. But to just keep those prayers coming. And I know that my plate is not the only one that's heavy. I know we all deal with life. Right. And all of that stuff. But I just want to encourage you to keep praying for your girl, praying for my cousin. Well, really, she's like my niece. And just keep us lifted because we definitely need it. So yeah. So that's why I wanted to share that picture with y'all family. But on a lighter note, let's go ahead and jump into some good conversation, kind of change that energy. And tonight we decided I'm going to do the Daily Dilemma. Mia's going to come back with the Indie Streets. And of course, Corte got us with Let's Talk About It. So y'all ready to jump into Daily Dilemma?
I mean, I'm ready.
Let's get it.
All right.
It's the Daily Dilemma. What would you do?
Okay, so family. Okay, so y'all, I'm going to try to keep this really short so we can, I just want to know y'all's opinion. So I have 2 quick daily dilemmas. I couldn't really decide, so I just thought I'd pose both of them to y'all. So we'll jump into one and then we'll hit on the second one, and then we'll keep the show rolling. That's cool with y'all?
Let's get it.
Okay, so the first one, I'm gonna take y'all a little light. So the first one is, I was in this situation. I was in a relationship with this guy, right? And And at the time I was working the day shift and he was working overnights. And the only interaction that we really had was when I was getting ready to go to work in the morning and he was coming in from work. And then of course we saw each other on the weekends. So my question is, can opposite sleep schedules and work schedules ruin a relationship? What do y'all think?
I won't say it can ruin a relationship. Well, it can ruin a relationship if there's not a meeting of the minds, like some type of communication to find an understanding. Because there's 24 hours in a day. You're not going to tell me that out of those 24 hours, there's not any type of moment that we could do something. Okay. But if we don't have that conversation and try to figure this thing out, then yeah, it can ruin it. That's how I feel.
Okay.
Just like with any relationship, communication is the key. With that, you're not both coming home at the same time. You're not seeing each other. Your sleep schedules are all jacked up. Now you're going to bed at night alone, or he's going to bed during the day alone. So y'all aren't sleeping together. But that means that on the weekends, you have to make that time that much more special. You can't still just every day, you know what I'm saying, like normal schedule as usual. This is y'all time. Like, I get it. You got to take care of the kids. You got to do whatever else. But you definitely have to make sure that you're engaging with your partner. A lot of men don't like sleeping in the bed by themselves, or vice versa. A lot of women don't like sleeping in beds by themselves. But absence does make the heart grow fonder. I feel like with being an effective communicator, like my good sis is, you are an effective communicator, then it will work. Now, and if it gets to the point where it is affecting the relationship, then we got to make some changes. Like, now, if it's y'all go together and it's not that deep or that serious, then hey, I got to make my coins. But if we are looking at marriage, or if we're married, then I'm not finna lose my relationship over a job. I can get another job, because if something happened, we always say if something happened, baby, they're gonna send your family some flowers and post your job on Indeed the next day.
Facts.
So yeah,
facts.
What about you? What do you think?
Yeah. Well, when I was in that situation, I felt like it didn't necessarily ruin it. That's not what ruined it, first of all. But
yeah,
but I did find myself like feeling lonely at times. You know what I'm saying? Because every night he's at work and I'm sleep by myself, and then I'm going to work, and then when I come in, so that it was just kind of like passing in the wind. And now that was the downside of it, but the pro to it was when we did get together on the weekends, we didn't necessarily have time to bump heads because we ain't really spent time together, you know? So it was important that we just, worked out our schedules so we can, bond and all of that good stuff. But I always wondered that, because you oftentimes have couples who have really good jobs, their schedules don't align. And I just always want to know, does that ruin the relationship, Right. So I guess everything is, to each its own. You got to talk it out, make sure it's
communication is the key.
Yeah, communication is key. Okay, so let me go on to my next daily dilemma really quick. Okay, so I want to know if y'all been in this situation before, but should you tell your partner if their friend flirted with you? You in a relationship, and your person's friend flirted with you, or flirt with you. I don't know if flirt is a word, but they flirt with you. Do you tell your partner, or how do you handle that? Like, what you doing, Corte?
Okay, so I would say, would I tell my partner? Oh, that's so hard. I would say it would kind of depend on if once I said something to that person, if they didn't respect, what I said, and they kept doing it, and try to do it in a playful way for the next time, then I'm gonna have to say something then, because evidently you didn't take me serious when I first said it. Because the first time you flirted, of course it was a serious flirt. I'm gonna approach you, hey, you can't do that, blah blah blah. But then if you come back and try to do it and then try to be playful with it, no, that's not playful. Because the first time you did it, you was for real. So don't try to play now. So now I'm gonna go to my person and be like, look, you probably want to check X, Y, and Z, because this is what happened. I know I probably should have came and told you when it first happened, but hey, I wanted to, fix that situation myself. But now that person, your friend, is not respecting us, so I need for you to step in. That's the way I handle it.
Okay. All right. Mia, what about you?
I've been in that situation before, and I did not tell. I blew it off. Like the first time that something was said, I kind of blew it off. You know what I'm saying? Because of course, I don't want to automatically assume that you my dude, boy. And the day I found out, it was like they were best friends. The best of friends. And the day I found out, like one day my dude was gone. We were living together. My dude was gone and he was at the house. Like he'd have left him at the house. And I heard a shower running and I'm like, oh, my man smelling good. And baby, that man came out in that towel looking how he was looking. Oh, because he was fine. I ain't gonna lie. Now I'm not blind. That man was fine. Oh, he was fine. But he was a bum. He was a fine bum. And I was just like, he was like, oh, I didn't know you was here. I said, well, I'm here. So, I let him know, hey, I'm here. He went back. And then he came back out in that time. Nigga, you got one more time to come up out in this town. Like the Christian thing in me. But I said, hey, don't be,
ain't nothing you saying sound Christian, but go ahead.
Cross those lines. The God in me stopped me from crossing those lines. And then, so I never said anything, but I definitely, like me and my dude would get into it. He'd be like, man, he don't realize you a good woman and you did. And I'd be like, oh, you think you finna move? You know what I'm saying? I just felt like he was a homosexual and he was looking for a place to lay his head. He wasn't finna lay his head with me. But nah, so it all depends on, because that's going to end their friendship.
Like, so did you tell or no?
I didn't. I never told.
Oh, you never told. Oh.
No, I didn't tell.
She said she never. Yes, she said she never told.
You never told. You just kept looking at that eye candy. Got it. Okay.
I just looked. You ain't never window shop before?
Absolutely. So
But you played into it though, Mia. If you're saying that you kind of like what you saw and stuff, that's almost like playing because your mind did it.
I'm not blind. Now I had glasses back then, so I definitely had that 20/20 vision. That man was fine. So I'm not blind. I'm not finna sit up there and say, now, you know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing. He probably thought you was cute, so that's why he was being extra too. You know what I'm saying? But
I was crossing any lines.
So I was in a situation and I didn't know that my person that I was with told his homeboy to test me. Yes. So he told his homeboy to try to get at me to see if I was going to bite, And I'm like, but I'm not knowing that initially. Right. And of course, when his homeboy tries to get at me, I immediately tell him, because for one, I was just like really into dude. And I was just like, that's so raggedy that you would come at me. So I just told him, like, you need to get your boy, because he did it real strong. And I was like, you need to get your boy. Like, he coming, at me like that. I don't like that. And he got an attitude with me. My dude got an attitude with me because I told him about his boy. But I later found out he tested me. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that was him trying to play it off because he was like, man, you tripping. He ain't coming at you. He just friendly like that. He cool. You tripping. And now I'm mad. I'm like livid because he didn't protect me. And I'm feeling like, what? F both of y'all. Forget both of y'all. But later on, he admits to me, he says, I told him to,
Don't do
try to
that.
hit at you. And it offended me because what
Yeah.
makes you think I want the circle? What makes you think that I was gonna be an easy target to, for your boy to be like, hey, what's up? Like, I was so offended.
Don't do that. And if
But
I
ain't
do
that
want the
raggedy?
circle, yeah, no, because if I do want the circle, then and me and him end up hooking up, you gonna be feeling the kind of way. Because he ain't your homeboy. No, don't do that. Don't test me because I fail every test.
So Richard says, what did I say? What did the guy say to you that was the humble? He was like, I mean, you looking good in them clothes, the outfit that I had on.
Oh,
You know what I'm
wow.
saying? But not only did he compliment me, but he tried to rub on me. So that's why I
Now
said
that's out of line.
he came at me real strong. So immediately I told my person, because like, what you doing? Like, what you touching on me for? You know what I'm saying? Like he just rubbed
Yeah.
on, rubbed on my ass, and he complimented me. And I was
Wow.
so,
No, that's too
yeah.
much. No.
Okay, so I
no.
would say this to that, I kind of feel bad about that because for one, your person would tell his homeboy to come and try you.
Insecurity.
And I'm just insecure that and for some reason, what made him think he can't trust you? Two,
Right.
well,
Well,
his homeboy was gonna go that far.
That far.
no, I had no. When I tell you, I had
No,
no
I'm talking about him.
idea.
I'm talking about his homeboy. Like, did his homeboy know that did your person knew that his homeboy was gonna go as far as touching you and not just use his words?
I don't
Like
think that he knew.
that's
I
a
don't
lot.
think that he knew the manner in which he was going to approach me. I felt like I would hope that he thought that he would come, just some kind of slick little sly way verbally. That's it, right? But he did too much, and that made me feel away. And that's the reason why I told my person easily, because he came too strong. I was like, wait, what? And it was weird, but for my person not to protect me, that bothered me real bad. Later on, he admitted, I had old boy say something to you, right? I'm like, what?
And I say something to me. He touched me.
I'm immediately offended real bad, because what kind of person do you think that I am that you got to test me in that way? Because one thing about it, I'm an effective communicator. If I want to do something else, you would know. Okay. You would know. So I just wanted to know that, would you tell if your person's friend tried to, you know what I'm saying, get at you, would you let them know? Because here's the thing you don't want to happen. If they tried to make a pass at you, a soft pass, not a hard one, okay?
Yeah.
If they tried to make a soft pass, the other thing is, if you tell your person, would you be planting a seed in their head? If you know what I'm saying, you take a chance that if you say, babe, such and such try to holler at me. Now, is he gonna trust his friend, or is he gonna trust you? And I feel like there's a guy code. It depends on who you with, for real, right? But it's just a scary slope for me whenever you think about stuff like that, because your person could very well take the side of his boy and feel like you did something to warrant that behavior, So
that's how most men think. Anyways, it's kind of hard to give a true answer, but I think a lot of men would think that the woman will always do something for a man to come after them.
And that's not always true. So let me look at the family real quick. Aaron says, play wicked games, win a prize. No, seriously. Richard says he might just wanted you. I believe. I mean, do you see me? Not today.
Okay.
But on my other days, do you see me? Did you have any irritations with him? I did. I was immediately frustrated and like bothered. Like, why? What are you doing? Yeah. Crazy. Might would have got dumped. Okay.
Now,
Sean says the audacity. Seriously.
To piggyback off what you said, would you tell your friend if their ex or their significant other flirted or was inappropriate with you?
You mean like
would you, if one of my exes tried to holler at you or flirted with you or inappropriate or you know what I'm saying? Would you tell your friend like, man, you know that your ex tried to
I
holler
would.
at me? You know that
I
he
would.
did
I would.
Yeah.
okay.
I would because
Yeah.
the thing about it is, for one, you know that I'm friends, real good friends with this person, and two, was you really digging me the whole time while you was playing my friend? But go ahead.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I feel that way. Now, I should write a book, but here's the point. I was in a situation where he tried to holler at me, and then he ended up trying to holler at my friend, but he didn't know me and my friend were friends.
Oh,
And
well, that's
so
different.
so she told me about who she was talking to. And I said, "Are you kidding? Is it such and such?" And she said, "Yeah." I'm like, "Girl, we used to, you know what I'm saying?" And she was like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah." But I gave her a green light because I didn't want him. And it wouldn't have bothered me if they got together, been together, whatever that looked like.
Yeah.
But that was that situation. But on a normal circumstance, go find your own person. Leftovers or not, go find your own person.
I don't know if I would want an ex of mine dating any of my friends and then knowing that
We didn't date for real. We didn't
It-
date for real.
y'all just messed around. It was one of those kind of things.
Yeah, we just, you know what I'm saying? We just, played patty cake, and that was it. And I was okay with it because it wasn't serious as far as her and him, and that's why I wasn't like mad or upset. But at the same time, it depends on who the person is and what the situation was. Yeah.
Look what Richard said about your dating dilemmas today.
Richard said this is better than watching the stories. You know what? Everybody is somebody's leftover. Always remember that we all have an ex. That's true. That's true.
I don't want my friends leftovers.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Everybody is somebody.
I don't either.
That's fine, but I don't want my friends leftovers.
Right. So we know everybody. We all somebody leftover, but at the same time, I'm a good leftover. I'm very marinated, so I'm good at any time.
Anyway, beans. Beans better the second day. Beans get better and thicker the very next day. Like I'm making beans, baby.
Okay. But I feel like Mia had said, I don't. It shouldn't be somebody that close to us left over. So yeah.
Well, it just depends for me. It just depends. Now, I'm not saying me. I'm saying I don't want nobody's leftovers. But if y'all got my leftovers, it depends on who that person is. And that one particular person, that's on you and him. That ain't got nothing to do with me for real because you're getting the leftover. But it didn't bother me if they did. But she ended up not wanting his ass either. So
still, even though, okay, Toya, you know how good sisters are. Like girl, I really like this man, or girl, I did this, and girl, I'm not gonna feel comfortable coming and telling you about escapades when it's new to me, but it's old to you. Same script, different cast. No, I'm not doing that. Like, and then I would feel like, oh my gosh, I'm hearing these stories or you done told me stories about whomever you date, and then later on in the future, I start dating that same person. I would feel like, oh, you've been listening to them stories and you think what he did for me, he gonna do for you. Like, no, the whole
and again, I'm not about to, if the ex got passed on and my homegirl decided to entertain him and all of that, I don't want to hear about nothing y'all got going on for real. See? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear it, but you shouldn't even want to tell me because I already know I've been there. So you ought to be uncomfortable, period. But right. Yeah, I'm not interested at all. And then you also got to be careful, even with your good person that you solid with. Mm-hmm. You know how as friends we tell each other stuff, and especially if it's some good stuff, you like, girl, let me tell you what baby did. I know you should know your circle, but you still just got to be careful even on the strength of that because people be peopling.
It's who in that circle you can
It's
have
yes.
with.
I be trying to be careful.
There's no
Erin
way.
in the comments, she know. I'm like, sis, I don't know. We was playing that game, remember? And her boo was. I was like, I want to play this game. My sis boo. Mia, we was all hanging out, and Erin's boo was there, and we were playing a game, and it was like couple questions and stuff like that. And I was just like, I don't really want to hear about y'all. I don't want to tell y'all about mine. And your boo right there, like, no, I be trying to be careful with people's people.
I definitely don't want to hear that.
No,
because I can't even entertain
that's my brother.
it.
That is my brother. Like,
and I mean, period though, because you can't even entertain the conversation, because you can't be like, girl, because my man got some good, and my man sitting right there. What I'm gonna say? Oh, you got some good? Like, I'm not that, you know?
Right.
You better explain that me. Like, I don't know what. Don't.
Yeah, no.
I don't even want to. Girl, we'll talk about his good when he gone, and then I can hear all the conversations. But I don't want to hear it in front of him.
No, seriously,
and vice versa. I don't want my man sitting up there saying, "Hey, she's sitting on what she's sitting on. I ain't got none."
Because the thing about it is with that, then I can let y'all move on, because this is why that won't be fair, because your friends should not stroke your partner's ego.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's
seriously. Yeah. And I'm a little into. I don't even really want you twerking around mine too much, or I don't even want you doing none of that, because like I'm just. So anyway, that's another topic. So listen, family, we're going to go ahead and keep this train rolling
real quick. We're gonna roll, but go back to Richard's comment.
What did he say?
Why do females say to each other females while y'all drinking, who got some good head?
No,
I never said that to another female.
He said, do females ever say to other females while y'all drinking, who got some good head?
Do men say that to other men while y'all drinking?
Who got some good head? You mean in referring it to one of each other? Or
no, it's like when girls get together, when y'all get together, have girl talk, do y'all talk about different guys who give,
Of course we do. Of course. Yes.
I don't know about the whole head thing, but I definitely talk about meat size.
Yes, of course we talk about when we get together, we talk about sex, and we talk about positions, and we talk about, a lot of stuff like that.
Yes, we talk about all that.
Yeah.
We
do.
So
we don't always put a name on
it. Richard, you're in the group chat. Oh, okay.
Right. Not everybody puts names on it, but we dang sure have those conversations about experiences or just things that we, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we talk about it.
Yeah, dudes we talk about it.
They do the same thing.
Oh, yeah, you talking about the men. Yeah. We talk about it for sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. That's just kind of like barbershop, beauty shop talk.
Yeah,
like, yeah, we definitely do. And y'all do too. So on that note,
because he's trying to go down a rabbit hole. Come to the live show.
We're not gonna answer that.
Let you know. Hold on, real quick shameless plug. Richard, we're having a live show November 15th. Come to the live show, and we definitely answer all the questions that you may have. Yes, women have a top 3, and we might even tell you who it is if you come to the live show on November 15th. Go to Eventbrite.
That part. Now, family, thank y'all so much for tuning in this far. We do want to encourage you to go to YouTube and follow us on there, all right? But we're going to keep this discussion rolling. Next up, we got, We in These Streets by my girl, Mia.
We talking real, no sugar, no sweet. True from the bottom, straight from the street. Hot takes hit while the headlines heat. We in these streets, yeah.
So, y'all know to be in these streets, I be in these blogs, and the blogs are talking. Like they be said on Love and Hip Hop, the blogs are talking. And Alicia Keys, she upgraded from side piece to wifey. And I hear that her and Swift's beats are on the rocks. So it has been told, it's brought to my attention, allegedly, Swift's Beats made a baby on Alicia Keys, and she filed for divorce. Now, I don't know how true it is. You know, these rich people problems. But now these everybody problems because people cheat on each other all day, every day. But we all know that Alicia Keys was a side chick. She went from a side chick to the main chick to the wife. And now it's said that he making a baby on her. If this is true, should she had expected it? Or how you get him is how you lose him? Or, hey, I got him, he mine. I can't believe he cheated. How do you think that she should feel about him stepping out on her and making a baby on her now that they've been married?
I'm with that. I'm so with what you just said. The statement you said. Go back to it. You said how you
get him is how you lose him.
Exactly. That is a true statement. All the old folks say that.
They cleared it up. They said that she wasn't. She's not pregnant. Is it, or was it just a side piece that he had on her? Because they said that she was pregnant. Maybe he just had a side piece, and the side piece came out.
Well,
go ahead.
Well, first of all, I didn't know that when she got with Swiss Visa, she was a side piece. I didn't know that he was I didn't know that. Okay. But was he happy though? But no, I'm just teasing. I'm so teasing. I don't know. I'm so teasing. Because go get your own person for real. But I will say this. I do believe how you get them is how you end up losing them or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not fully, right? It's never absolute with every situation. If you are technically married or got somebody and y'all are going through a separation and you meet somebody in the process of that separation and divorce and y'all work out, it's not like you got somebody's person, right? But if there are clear signs they don't live in the same household, you know what I'm saying? You can come over there to his new place and all of that. Like if there's clear signs that they are done, they just still linger in the paperwork, then legally it's somebody's person, but technically it's not, right? Or technically, I guess it is, but
it definitely, baby, if you ain't married, you single.
So at the end of the day, I think that you can get with a person in a crazy way and it can work out. But you do have to be open-minded to the fact that if you start feeling that little thing in your spirit where he's, his behavior is changing, don't think that he ain't capable if that's how you got him, right?
Yeah. This kind of happened with Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade was married and then he got with Gabrielle Union and they got happy or whatever. And before he ended up making a baby on Gabrielle, which they never showed that baby. I wonder what happened to that baby. But he ended up making a baby on Gabrielle Union. And they broke up and then they ended up getting back together.
But see, I think when he made that baby with her, and correct me if I'm wrong,
they weren't married yet.
I thought it was married, but they took a break in their marriage.
No, they weren't married when he made that baby. They were engaged.
Okay.
Well, okay. That's a whole nother story over there because I don't even listen.
That's a whole nother.
I still scratch my head.
A whole lot of.
And when it comes to that, yeah, because that's a whole situation on a whole nother show for real. Yeah, but I
date somebody that's separated that is still legally married.
What'd you say?
Will you date somebody that's separated that's still legally married?
I probably would date them. I don't know how serious I would take it because I would need it to be official before I give my heart and soul to it. But I think I would definitely date and communicate, maybe, enjoy some nights, outings with that person. If it's a clear indication that they are separated, right? You can't still be at the house living with her talking about you sleep on the couch and she in the bed. Quit playing.
Because how am I come over there? How am I come over there?
Right. Like, no.
And you ain't finna come over here.
So, you know what I'm saying? So I would definitely date him, but I don't know if I would just give my heart and soul to it just on the strength of yeah.
Yeah, look, y'all end up dating somebody that's separated and still living in the same house. Y'all over there sitting on the couch watching TV, and all of a sudden, they're legally white come down the hallway. Oh, hey, babe, I'm just going to give me some water in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so.
I'm not dating somebody.
Listen.
I done had dudes come at me, sit up there. Who you live with? I'm like, me and my kids live here. Why? I got a roommate. I'm like, okay, that's cool, because people have roommates in the city. But some just told me to ask, have you ever slept with this roommate? Man, it's my
y'all.
mama, but we ain't together no more. We just, boy, get off my phone. No, we not talking. What you mean you and your baby mama roommates? No. Mm-mm.
Y'all, I'm trying to think if I told him that I be on a podcast before I say this.
Oh.
I can't remember. Anyway,
Too late now.
so this person that I met was like, okay, so listen, since you big on transparency, and I just, I usually don't say this immediately, but I'm just go ahead and tell you that I do live with me and my ex, but we ain't together, and I ain't even attracted to her no more, for real. But we just live in the same household, and it just works financially right now for the situation. But we don't mess around. We don't hook up no more. I mean, we used to, but we don't no more. I said, you know what? I said, you don't even owe me a lie, though, for real. Like, you don't. So if it is something, you can tell me, because we ain't together and you don't owe me no lie. But for some weird reason, I kind of was like, okay, cool. I mean, okay.
I'm going to stick beside him. Okay.
Because at the end of the day, you could be in a whole relationship and then people cheat all day and they going home to their person that they got somebody. At least this person is saying, yeah, we still live together, but we ain't seeing each other. Because what you lying for? Because you don't have to lie like we ain't together. We just, met. Like, I know it's a turn off.
That's why they got to lie.
What the lies he told her? Did her look change overnight or something? But you know how people like I know I have some people I used to deal with that we are so better off as friends than lovers.
Y'all don't live together.
And I probably could live with them on a cool. I need a roommate now. Anybody want to help pay some of these bills?
Me and my exes are not living together. And now
why? Yeah, I'm saying
for a reason. First of all, you ain't finna be trying to creep in my room, because I know that's what you're gonna try to do it to me as soon as I go to sleep.
But what if he don't? How they gonna make you feel? Man. But no, I'm saying if he doesn't try to do it to you, how would that make you feel?
It don't make me feel no kind of way, because I don't want to do it to him. And secondly, if me and my ex are living together, he still got to pay all the bills.
So what do you think?
Go on, honey. Take a chance.
Okay. You know what, y'all? So listen, family, let's pause real quick, okay? We're going to jump into a real quick commercial. When we come back, we got some more of, I'm just saying. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Let me take this down and go.
For 2 years, they gave you the real in your ears. But now, it's time to bring that energy to the stage. Raw, unfiltered and in your face. Join me at F. Latoya B and I am Cortez. That's the Hidden Podcast. I'm just saying goes live in front of a studio audience. Hosted by Corey SB and C. Renee. With special performances by Prudence, the Alls and AV and Corey Cherry. Laugh, vibe, feel something. This ain't just a podcast. This is a movement. I'm just saying podcast.
Y'all see that? Do y'all see that?
Welcome back. And shout out to I am Cortez. Cortez, why do you always want us to see stuff with the rest of the world? We didn't even... Mia, have you seen that?
I played it last week on the show.
Oh, yeah, I was. Yeah, okay. That's fair.
You were scared.
Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't see it. That's cute.
That's real cute.
That's
We're gonna turn the
cute.
city up with this. Listen, if y'all ain't got y'all tickets, they are on Eventbrite right now. It is a free show, but you have to have a ticket. Go ahead, get your seat secured now, because we gonna turn the city up with this one.
Yes.
We gonna turn the city up.
And you got to get a ticket because seating is limited, okay?
Yes.
So
Seating
we already did the big. It's free, huh?
No, I was repeating what you said. I said, yes, seating is limited.
And
Seating
people already
is
in the store
limited.
getting it.
We will have merch on deck for you to cop. You know what I mean? And we're just gonna put on a great show, and it will come cute because it will be live. Okay, it will be recorded, and we just gonna have a, like Mia always say, a funky good time. So
Funky
yes,
good time.
we're excited. So at this time, family, we're gonna go ahead and okay, Sean. Okay, Sean said I could live with 2 of my exes. Listen, okay.
It's gonna be a war fight in there.
You got water, you got rent. Okay. At this time, we're gonna go ahead and jump into our next segment. I mean, let's talk about it by my boy Cortez.
We need to talk. What's the word? What's the shock? Truth on the table, no walking around it. Time to get real, no doubt about it. Let's talk about it.
All right, y'all. Here we go. Some more foolishness. Another week of some foolishness. Okay. And I got a few little things. It's only 3 of them, and it's gonna be quick. Let me put this on the big screen so I can see this because this is small. All right. So the first one, I'm gonna start with this one. Somebody named Lil Tay. She said, if you're over 25 and still working a 9 to 5, you failed in life. I'm only 18 years old and I'm making millions a week. Let me tell you something. I feel, before I get my answer, how y'all feel about that? About her making that statement?
I got a question first, because I was looking at the picture. What does she do? Because it looked like an OnlyFans type cam girl. Like I'm selling my cooch at 25, and I'd have been ran through. So I don't know what she does. Let's find out. Because did she invent some kind of nice tech? Did she invent something new? Or is she selling her vajayjay online?
She's OnlyFans.
That's what I thought. Okay. So ma'am.
And she started her OnlyFans account at the age of 18.
Okay, yeah. So ma'am, if your parents are proud of you, then they're just money hungry, and there's some whores too. Secondly, for those likes and content, it's gonna end you up in the clinic with something that you can't get rid of. It's some letters, but it ain't KID. Okay, it starts with the A. So you might need to be careful. You over here talking about regular people that actually sitting on what they sitting on. At 18, you'd have probably had more bodies than me, and I'm knocking on 40. So yeah, don't you can't shame me for not being a hoe. Like, hoes are not. Man,
Hold on,
you're
sis.
not winning.
Hold on, sis, because you said that too fast, right behind each other. You said, and you over here shaming me and for the bodies, and I'm knocking on 40. It you know, like you said that kind of too fast, as if you were saying you have bodies. I know that's not what you meant.
No, 40 years old. Whoa. Not knocking on.
Okay.
He has more bodies than me at 25 than I have, and I'm about to be 40 years old.
Okay.
That's
okay.
what I'm saying.
Okay. For clarification. Okay.
Yeah.
What you think, Tori?
Well, okay, here's the thing. First of all, I'm not really mad if you chose whatever route you chose to get to your millions or whatever. What I'm mad about is I don't like it when people down somebody when they make it or they get to a certain status, because this happens even in just regular general conversations or life, right? Where people are no longer where they once were, and you're still there. They want to be so quick to knock you and talk down on you. You know what I'm saying? You didn't, like, you wasn't born into millions unless you had a silver spoon in your mouth and it was, generational wealth or inheritance or something. So if you had to work your way to the millions, you didn't start off with those millions. So how dare you call somebody a failure? Because if your value is in a dollar bill, baby, you broke as hell. Okay.
There you
and
go.
That's just what I'm gonna say about Hot Kitty. So yeah.
There you go. All right.
What do you think? What you never said, but you thought. Oh, okay. Let's go to the.
No, what I was saying was same thing Toya had just said. The last part where Toya said exactly what I was saying when she said, "Don't knock other people down because you already make a million." Like I hate when people do that. Like everybody have their own GPS to get to where they want to get to. I don't have to follow in your footsteps. So if I want to work my 9 to 5 to pay my bills or whatever like that, and I'm happy with that, then cool, okay. I'm good, but that don't mean for you to come and try to downplay me and act like, I got to do what you do.
No, for real.
Nobody wants to do what you do.
But here's the thing. And the people who work 9 to 5s, even if you're an entrepreneur, those people who's working 9 to 5 are your consumers. They're the ones who's buying your product or looking at your project or whatever the case may be. It's 9 to 5 people. So I ain't never knocking the 9 to 5 hustle.
Because 9 to 5. Because when I get that paycheck from a 9 to 5, I'm putting it into your OnlyFans. If people wasn't working 9 to 5, then how your OnlyFans rocking? Oh, okay.
Right. Okay, Keisha.
You working 9 to 5 too, because you got to wake up in the morning and hope you clean everything and you.
She working 5 to 9.
Yes, I hear you, Keisha. Keisha said, "Let me get an OnlyFans for my feet." No, seriously, because listen, hey. But I got a crooked little toe. My one toe is ugly. So y'all be like, Toya need to look at Toya and her damn toes on.
That's Toya. You got T-Rex. You got T-Rex.
No, I don't have T-Rex because they are suckable. But anyway, next.
All right. Now, it's 2 parts to this one. Okay, read the post that the brother made on Facebook. He said, "My brother have been missing for a week. Do you know what could have happened to him?" Okay. That's what he posted on Facebook. All right. Here is the picture of the brother. Here is the picture of the brother. So going back to the question, my brother have been missing for a week. Do you know what happened to him? Yeah, the damn snake ate him.
Cortez, did that just tickle your soul? Duh. Like
when I saw the post on Facebook,
I mean,
it's used to.
What you thought happened to him?
Look how big that snake.
That's an anaconda.
Look how big that snake.
That's a boa constrictor. I think that's the That's
ain't
the
no
tiger
way.
man.
Ain't no way.
But what y'all think happened? If y'all came across that post, what y'all think happened to the brother?
I mean,
he ran away. He moved to the jungle. He Georgia the jungle. He moved away.
I mean, I think he's missing because he got caught cheating with somebody's married wife, and like quit playing. That's an obvious thing. Like, why?
I'm like, why would you choose those pictures to post about your brother? All right.
Yes.
Okay, so this next one, since y'all are parents, because I looked at it from an uncle standpoint, and it kind of made me feel away. So read the post that he put on Facebook. It's a guy with his daughter, okay? But this is what he said about her. He said he loved this little bitch. Him using that statement to talk about his daughter. And of course, if you could look at him, he kind of like that hood vibe or whatever like that, the YNs or whatever. How do y'all, as parents, how do y'all feel about him referring to his daughter as bitch?
Toya?
First, second, and third of all, I understand he's trying to be, that's just the way he communicate for real. And it's supposed to be meant to come across like his term of endearment of how much he loved his child. But let's be clear, even in my good mind, it's never okay to refer to my children in any kind of, word, any kind of vulgar word like that or whatever. Even if you mad and you fussing at them and you even say it like that. But even in this moment where he's trying to express that is actually makes me sad, because it lets me know that like that's that hood stuff. And you can't even like express how you feel about your child without sounding ignorant. Now the hood people are gonna be like, them educated folks, they bougie, they tripping, or they white folks nigga or whatever. But it's like, yeah, come on, that picture was too beautiful for you to degrade it with that, when you could have just said, I love her little ass.
Yes.
Or anything, but why are you calling her that? Why? Ooh, it's sad to me, honestly. It's sad.
So it is definitely sad, because obviously he comes from a long line of lineage of ignorant folk. Because obviously his mama and his daddy called him that. His grandparents called him that. He honestly thought that was a term of endearment. There's no way that my child, I'm not finna call my kids nothing that I'm not gonna let somebody else call them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even call my kids the N-word. Now I say it, but I don't refer to them as it, because I didn't raise no niggas. So I don't even refer to my children as niggas. There's no way. His parents have failed him, and probably their parents probably failed them too, and on down the line. Like that is a generational group of project. Okay, now I done grew up and I'm moving to another apartment in the same projects, and da-da-da-da-da, and on down. Because there's no way that you love this child, and obviously you're in this child's life. You love this child, and you're being the best father that you can possibly be, hopefully. And you're using those as terms of endearment because your grandparents talk to you like that, and your parents talk to you like that, and you feel like that's love. And that's probably how you talk to your girl too.
Right.
Oh, of course. And you know what? Here's the thing. I remember a time that with my oldest daughter, and we got into it, and I was so mad, and she was being disrespectful, and I called her that, right? And then like the next day, I was like aching because I felt so bad that I called her that name. I called her a B, and I just felt so bad. So to turn around and think that I would ever use it as a term of endearment to express my love for my child, it's such a disconnect with it. I mean, it's such a disconnect. And that's why some people look at us and call us ignorant, because come on, Tyrone, hell, you could have just said like, I love her little ass.
Yeah.
Like,
because we tell our kids to sit their ass down all the time.
Yeah.
So it's no, all right, this is my quick for free one. It's real quick.
Okay.
Reply as the wife. He come home and say, babe, I cheated, but she gave me $800,000. How would you reply to that?
Babe, did you use protection? Because if you did, then okay, cool. So let me get dressed real quick, and then we can go ahead and go to the bank, and so we can invest that and put that up in the account. And no, it's fine, but you don't have to keep saying you sorry. It's fine, okay? I'm finna get ready. Just give me a few minutes.
What about you, Nia? How you respond?
My feelings are hurt. You knew I wanted more children, so I think if she gave you $800,000, I hope you gave her a baby so that we can put her on child support. Cause we raising this baby. We finna come up for 18 plus. Like if you go, we get more than 800K. Yeah, I'm gonna take that, but we need the gift that keeps on giving. We finna raise a baby together.
So that's your way of investing. That's your way of investing. But look what Sean said. Babe, call her and get back on her schedule.
No, seriously.
What we doing?
Because long as you didn't bring no disease back to the house, we can work through it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And even with the disease, you can go buy you a prescription. And I just need to get my hands on my part.
Yeah. Is she married? Because do she got a husband? Because we can come up.
Evidently, she's single and she dishing out 800,000. That's like a sugar mama to me. But yeah, that's all. That's all.
I know if she dishing out 800K, I know she's selfish. He gonna give a meal.
I'm gonna probably be like,
let me show you how to come up.
I might even, for kicks and grins, I might even say, babe, she like women.
Cause we can double this. We can
flip this. What you want? She want you to wear this.
800,000.
I'm gonna go shopping. What she want you to wear? This.
I can close my eyes or something. I don't know.
I'm gonna cry these thousands. If you gonna break my heart, I'd rather you break my heart in a Maserati than in a Pinto.
Hold on, Sean off of the check.
Yes, Sean. I can actually drop them off. Babe, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or even if you don't want me to drop, we can do an Uber Black for this type of money.
Toya, hurry up and put the phone on.
No,
hurry up.
Seriously.
Now, baby, go get that trench coat. Don't want nothing else. I'm gonna keep the car running because I know how quick you are. We ain't even got to fight. I'm gonna keep the car running, honey.
You gonna be gone for a week? Don't even worry. It's okay.
So,
babe, you ain't even got to call. It's fine. Mm-hmm.
There was, and I gotta find that story, but there was an older white lady that goes to Jamaica every year, 2 or 3 times a year, and she has a special friend, and he is married. She goes to Jamaica and stays a week. For that week she's in Jamaica, he stays with her. And the money that she gives him, he can take care of his wife for a year. His wife allows him to stay with her a week while she's in Jamaica. And he says, she knows I'm married. He was like, because a lot of these men work at like tourist things and they in shape and all that. And them older ladies, they came and I'm coming for a week and I just want some company. And for that week, he leaves his wife and kids at home and he stays with her the entire week and come home with enough money to take care of them for the year.
Because here's the thing. When people get in their feelings about people cheating, nobody wants to be cheated on. But that's because you cheating broke. You flat backing for free. You ain't coming home with nothing but maybe a baby or a disease. You hear me? Or sometimes feelings. And none of that can help me out. So if you gonna cheat up. Cheat real good if you gonna cheat. And then it's easy for me to get over it, babe. But if you come home and you just got a wet ass, like it's hard for me to understand.
You making my life harder. Not only did you cheat, you cheated with a ratchet. Now I'm scared I'm gonna get something. And you got a hood chick that don't mind busting out my windows. No, I need you to cheat with somebody that got something going for themselves.
And
if you
help me, help you.
But if you tell me, then it's not cheating. It's effective communication.
It is not effective communication.
Yes.
If he tells him not to.
I ain't gonna tell him not to if he coming home with something other than a baby, feelings, or a disease. 800,000 is effective communication. Thank you for telling me, babe. Appreciate it.
And I'm still sleeping good at night knowing that you over there bringing home $800,000. But go ahead.
Okay, so on that note, family, we're gonna go ahead and jump into final thoughts.
Final thoughts, the moment's near. Time to reflect, let it all be clear. One last jam before we part. Final thoughts, straight from the heart.
All right, y'all. We have came to this point in the show. Final thoughts. And so, Corte, what you got for the people?
My final thought would be, at some point, we have to grow up. And what I mean by we have to grow up is when we start taking on these extra responsibilities in life, case in point, having a baby, we have to educate ourselves and grow up on how to be that example for our kid. Because even though that baby could be an infant, 1-year-old, 2-year-old, 3-year-old, babies remember stuff. Babies remember stuff, and then that picture gonna be posted on is gonna be posted on the internet forever. So when she get older, she gonna see that her daddy called her a little bitch. So when she get a boyfriend, and that boyfriend start calling her bitch this, bitch that, she gonna feel like that's the way she's supposed to be talked to. So when a good man do come in her life, she's not gonna understand that. That's gonna look weird to her. So she gonna be like, oh no, Dad, I can't do with him because something wrong with him. This. He want to pay all the bills. That's bad to her. But the man that's beating her beside her head, calling her a bitch, and this, that's the good man to her. So at some point we have to grow up. We have to grow up. So that's my final thought.
That is so good. That is so good. True. All right, Mia.
My final thought today is basically be mindful of who you dating. Like, just be careful. Like, if this is the person that you want to spend time with, of course you need to vet their friends, vet who this person is, because they might be doing some slick stuff behind your back, and they might be the one for you. You never know. We're entering cuffing season, you guys. Cuffing season is coming upon us, and I'm not cuffed, but it's coming. I'm looking for them. But just be mindful of whomever you're dating and vet them out and be free to love again. Like, yeah, everybody done been hurt in their past, so be free to love again. What about you?
And I would just say, when you talk about vetting, definitely vet your friends, because I want my man to protect me at all costs, at all times. And if he got me around his friends who try to make passes and all of that, and he don't protect me, or that's who he chooses to continue to be cool with, knowing that I'm uncomfortable with that, like, yeah, that I need to be protected. And that is never okay to make passes like that, for real. And find your own person. Okay. Get your own person. All right, so family, we're gonna jump into our announcements really quick. Corte.
All right. Here's the first one, you all. Forever Plus One. Listen, I am the director of this production. This is by Tori Lee, produced by Snoop Robinson. Please be sure to get your tickets. August the 23rd. It's a Saturday in DeSoto. Get your tickets. I promise you will love this stage production. It is funny. It is twisted. And it is going to have you on the floor. It is non-stop comedy, non-stop drama. And it's not your typical stage play. I'm going to say that. It's not your typical stage play. So, yeah, be sure to come out and get your tickets. Forever Plus One, directed by myself. August 23rd at 7:30 p.m.
All right. Okay.
All right. The next one.
All right, y'all. Next up, we have my girl, Keisha Simone. Shout out to Keisha Simone, the Southern Belle. Keisha invited your girl this Saturday at 12 o'clock noon. I encourage you to tune in. She's going to interview me and have her on her radio show. You can tune in to dfwiradio.com. And you just get to, listen in and kind of see a different side of me from interviewing or asking people questions. I get to be asked those questions and, see a different side of your girl. So shout out to my girl, Keisha Simone, for the invite there. I'm going to go over there and tell her everything about this podcast, all the tea. No, but I'm just honored that she, invited me to the show. So if you are available, tune in Saturday at 12 o'clock, dfwiradio.com. Oh, and you know what I was going to say about that? Isn't it amazing how me and my good Judy, like, we favor? And that's a whole nother thing that y'all will hear about, how special that picture is if you're able to tune in on Saturday. Yeah. Okay.
All right. And you ain't finished yet, Toya.
And I also need to see y'all in the building. Never would have made it without you. Shout out to Darius Mays for this awesome opportunity. It's a gospel stage play. You may have seen it before, but you ain't seen it like you're going to see it because I'm in it. Come and support your girl, okay? And all this lovely cast. You still have time to get your tickets. It's not until October, but who wants to wait till the last minute? Go ahead and secure your ticket October the 18th. Be in the building, and you see the information there. You can copy your ticket. I would love to have your support to see me in yet another stage play.
All right. And here's our last one.
Mia?
So, I mean, I'm just saying it's going to be in person. Listen, we're going to have a live studio audience. God dog. Saturday, November the 15th. It is free to the public, but it is limited seating. So you need to get your ticket on Eventbrite. We're going to have merch. We're going to have spoken word. We're going to have comedy. We're going to have me. We're going to have Toya. We're going to have Cortez. Like, this is going to be an event that you do not want to miss. You think we cracking you up behind? Wait till y'all are able to interact with us for real. Like, we leaving the screen and coming to a studio near you. Okay? Come on in. November 15th. Check us out. We are live in the place. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. And if y'all have never been to an event where Corey, SB, and C. Renee has hosted before, you want to get in the building. These two alone are silly as it gets. They are phenomenal, dope hosts. They're going to keep you smiling and laughing as well as entertained. As she had mentioned, we got a dope lineup, and we are excited to actually interact with y'all in person. And did you say it was free, Cortez?
Baby, it is
Okay.
FREE. Free.
But you gotta get a ticket.
No excuse.
There's no excuse.
No
Let's
excuse.
see. Because
Free parking is free.
How they love our podcast. Let's find out. Let's put it to the test.
Baby, it's free parking, a free show. You're getting free entertainment, not just from us, but from the lineup, from the host. Y'all, we are being professionally recorded by a very, very known person. Our voice is going to be heard loud and clear by a very well-known person. Like, and the set, y'all have to come there to see the set because our setup for the show, amazing. So y'all just come and show y'all support. We've been 2 years doing this, and I feel like, you know, we want that face-to-face support from you all. Okay, we want to be able to have fun with y'all. Y'all can interact with us. Y'all ain't got to type nothing in the chat box no more. Y'all can actually get on the mic and say something back to us, because if we do some of the topics that Toya brought up last night, I'm just gonna walk out the room. I'm just gonna walk out the room because I don't want to hear it. Baby, listen, we're working back here, and yeah. Go ahead, Toya.
Yeah, so y'all heard it right there. It's going to be an amazing event, and because it is our first live event, we would love to have all of our supporters, the people who's been rocking with us from day one, the people who just found out about us from 2 days ago, whatever. We need your support, and we want it most importantly. Okay, so go ahead and mark your calendars, November 15th. No excuses. We thought about Thanksgiving. Y'all not gonna be in there cooking just yet. Your turkey gonna be unthawing, but you ain't even But anyway, yeah. So with that being said, family, this comes to a close. That's all of our announcements. Mark your calendars, follow us on YouTube, and we just want to get better and better and better. Now, with that being said, this concludes our show. We want to thank you so much for tuning in with us yet another week. As I mentioned earlier, keep me and my family in your prayers, this podcast in your prayers, and each one of us individually in your prayers, okay? I'm your girl, LaToya B.
F baby.
I am Cortez.
I mean,
I'm just saying.
thank y'all so much for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Don't do my signal.
Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you all. Catch us next time. Don't miss the call. I'm just saying, keeping it real, always true. See you next week. We'll be right here with you. I'm just saying.